Hadirin sekalian, sebagai penutup acara, majlis dengan hormatnya menjemput yang berbahagia Prof Dato Dr. Halimah Badioze Zaman, pengarah IVI untuk menyampaikan ucapan. Dipersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yang berbahagia Profesor Dr. Abdullah Muhsin, Dekan Fakulti Teknologi dan Sains Maklumat. Yang berusaha Dr. Nazlia Umar, Timbalan Dekan Fakulti Teknologi dan Sains Maklumat. Yang berbahagia Profesor Senior Dr. Riza Sulaiman, Timbalan Pengarah Institut Informatik Visual, rakan-rakan pensyarah, para ibu bapa dan para pelajar graduan sekalian. Terlebih dahulu, saya ingin merakamkan tahniah dan syabas serta syukur kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala kerana dengan limpah kurnia dan inayahnya dapat kita bersama pada hari ini untuk sama-sama meraihkan satu majlis yang amat istimewa dan bermakna kepada semua kita yang hadir pada hari ini, iaitu majlis pengiktirafan kepada para graduan, majlis yang dinamakan majlis pemakaian jubah, dan juga majlis pengiktirafan penyelia sebenarnya pada mereka yang telah bekerja keras untuk membantu para pelajar, ya. Dan hari ini saya rasa merupakan hari yang amat bahagia bagi semua yang ada di sini, ya. Tak kiralah sama ada kita seorang graduan sendiri, ibu bapa, para pasangan, ibu, ayah, ya, dan anak-anak, ya, yang ada di sini pada hari ini. Izinkan saya juga untuk syarikat ramai daripada luar negara ini menyampaikan ucapan saya hari ini seterusnya dalam bahasa Inggeris. Ladies and gentlemen, in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, we're indeed blessed by Allah with His grace and blessings today. We're able to meet here to witness this very special occasion, very auspicious occasion, that is the robing ceremony of our PhD graduates from both the Institute of Visual Informatics and the Faculty of Information Science and Technology. Both are very close to my heart. Those we are celebrating today may be your father, your mother, your daughter, your sister, brother, cousin, or friends. Whoever you're here for today, I'm sure you're very, very proud to be here to witness them. And you would want, like me, to wish them congratulations and a wonderful journey ahead. Whether this journey is short or long, it's going to be all up to you. Today marks a very important milestone in the life of both the supervisors and you, graduates, who receive your robing today. This day is a proof that you have managed to go through the most hardest times of your life. If you think that you went through the toughest time of your life, which is, I'm sure, is quite true for all of us, yeah? Your supervisors too went through the same experience. But grace be upon him, you have all come out of your difficulties and challenges and succeeded. Alhamdulillah. We today, I think all of us here, both the faculty as well as the institute, represent a field of knowledge, computer science and ICT, are at a most exciting moment, I think, in our lifetime that we can see. We are in what we call the 4th Industrial Revolution, or Industry 4.0. This 4R era, as we see it, is the emergence of both physical, cyber, biological systems, with more important and more intelligent robotics and machines that can think, reason, and make decisions. The use of machine learning algorithms and cognitive computing, together with big data analytics, can help organizations and companies and heads of public sectors make better decisions, more efficient, and increase productivity. For your information, the development of ICT in Malaysia has quite an interesting history. The Multi-Super Corridor, Multimedia Super Corridor, or the MSC, all of us know, was an initiative more than 2 decades ago. Saw Malaysia's desire to be a key goal player in the remarkable ICT revolution and to spearhead the development of ICT in the region since the 6th Malaysia Plan, through the 11th Malaysia Plan, together with all the other initiatives in the country, not forgetting the Vision 2020, and now perhaps we're moving it a little bit further to Vision 2025, with a comeback of the very energetic 93-year-old Prime Minister, whose brainchild was the Multimedia Super Corridor and ICT for the country. We have seen it moved from ICT as tools in the late 1990s. ICT as an enabler 2012 to 2016, and ICT as a sector today until 2020 to provide end-to-end solutions and expected to represent at least 18 to 20% of the GDP of the country by 2020. As mentioned earlier, ICT in the country and the rest of the world is undergoing this very challenging global landscape of fourth industrial revolution. This means that Malaysia has to prepare itself, and you, as graduates, have to prepare yourself. Recently, Malaysia just launched its Industry 4.0 Malaysia Blueprint on the 31st of October 2018. Just few months back. Yeah? The fourth industrial revolution, or an Industry 4.0 era, depicts a collective term embracing contemporary automation, data exchange, and manufacturing technologies, which we are seeing more computers and automation coming together entirely in a new way. With robotics connected remotely to computer systems, equipped with artificial intelligence, machine learning algorithms that can learn and control robotics with little control from humans. It is with this challenged landscape that you are all going to go to. I want to borrow, I don't know how many of you heard Mark Zuckerberg recently when he was speaking at the convocation of the most recent at Harvard University. Now I want to borrow what he said because I think it's most apt to be said to you in this era of digital technology. Now what he said was, he said, look, Harvard graduates, you have a responsibility, he said, to provide a sense of purpose. Now I like that. A sense of purpose for yourself and others. I think this is something that we have to really think of. What are you going to when you leave this university? What is your sense of purpose? Absolutely important. And how can you do this, he said. He gave 3 ways. Firstly, he said, you have to have big, meaningful projects. Now, it doesn't mean that when you go out after this, yeah, you're going to look out, yeah, how are you going to do this big project? But I think to have this thing in you that want to give back to your country and wanting to look out, I think it is your duty to be looking out of how can you build these big projects that he said. And he was saying that it is not that difficult, he said. He did it, and he didn't even graduate in Harvard. because he left halfway, yeah? Then he said, the second way of finding this purpose for yourself and for others is to redefine equality. I think we are in a world today where there is so much talk about equality, whether equality in terms of gender, whether equality in terms of race, religion, and everything. And this is something perhaps you have a role to play when you go out there. Yeah? Then again, he said, the third thing that perhaps you need to do when you talk about a purpose when you come out, when you graduate, is actually to build communities. How rightly so, yeah? To build communities in your field. How do you build? How do you gain? How do you do that networking? So that eventually, yeah, you will be able to make this more important, the field that you are in, the research. Prof Abdullah mentioned how important it is for you to go on to find that new knowledge, to go on to continue with your research. I think this is the way to do it, yeah? To continue with your communities that you have. So as graduates of UKM, and as guardians of the nation, as we call ourselves, you certainly have these three roles to play, which is so aptly when Mark Zuckerberg put it. Now this year is really a special year for all Malaysians, as this year we have experienced for the first time a change in a new government, and therefore a new hope. Now with this 4R, new training technical talents of workforce suitable for 4R would be needed based on the guidelines for manufacturing-based companies particularly, including SMEs in Malaysia. For those of you who are here from Malaysia, you have a role to play to ensure that this process, to create these big, meaningful projects that was mentioned earlier, that will make lives better for people, not for yourself, but for the people in this country.